Well, we are here in Ligonier at the beautiful Kenny Park. It is a wonderful park here, and we sent the Between the Studs members on a hunt for the Legends of Ligonier, which are 30 murals that are painted all over the town, and we gave them 2 hours. I don't know where they are, though. I mean,
I don't know, but we're going to make lemonade out of lemons. We're here with Mayor Patty from Ligonier, and maybe we can get a little information about Ligonier while we're waiting on our group. I don't know. So tell us a little bit about this mural thing that's intrigued everybody to make them show up late today. What are we talking about?
Okay, we had a group that did a planning grant for the city to see how we could make it grow. And we told them we did not want a bunch of stuff to put in books and put on the shelf. We wanted an action plan. And when
pictures.
Yeah, okay. And when the murals.
Okay, my first. Okay, so we got murals.
Yeah, we got murals.
These guys have been out looking for them. So,
okay, I had 5 of them. I had the first one, which was the Ligonier one, which was in 1835. That's when the town was founded by a guy by the name of Isaac, and I think it's Cabin, correct?
That's correct.
And here's what was interesting about the second one that I saw. Basically, the Indians, the Miami Indians, and the Potawatomi Indians were here, but they said something about a strawberry field on Elkhart River. Do you know, Patty, what that meant?
Okay, we call it Strawberry Valley,
okay.
And the Indians did camp there, and they had bone piles, and because of that, the minerals and the bones made the wild strawberries flourish.
Wow, I love strawberries, so now I know what to do with my chicken bones.
Yeah.
I like strawberry pie.
In the garden.
So,
Yeah.
Okay, number 2 was Isaac Cabin, and here's what I found out. How much do you think he paid for 80 acres back then? Guess what? Does this help you a little bit?
Pocket change?
Whoa!
Nope. 75 silver dollars is all it took to buy 80 acres.
Oh my goodness!
Now the fifth one I had, I got Ben Glazer. I thought that was fascinating. He was an auto parts dealer in 1918.
Yes.
But then he bought a dealership from Pontiac of all things.
Pontiac.
He became one of the biggest auto dealers, I think, in this area. Is that correct?
Yes, and he was one of the original Jewish families.
Okay, well that was number 5 for me.
Thanks.
Mayor,
Okay.
I'm gonna go
see, there should be. Oh, I think we have another one coming already. Okay,
So
good.
did me, Tony?
No, you're second.
Hang in there. You're
Tony.
number 2. You're number 2.
No, I mean number 2, Tony.
Why is
so-
there change all over the floor?
Well, I'm picking that
Silver
up.
dollar.
Yeah.
That's ours.
I gotta tell you, these murals are gorgeous. Looking
Yes, they
around at
are.
everything, and they're so interesting. Number 14 on the murals is one called Gregory McDougal.
Yes.
Now, Gregory McDougal was a horse thief.
Yes, he
And
was.
Ligoniers, renegades all got together and they went up to Rome City, which was like the hot haven of where all the criminals were, and they brought him back to justice.
Why do we need horse thieves? We've got a Pontiac dealership here. Well, anyway, go ahead.
Now, the other one that I found that was really interesting was number 16. It is a mural of the old school where they had them from kindergarten through 12th grade, all in the same building, and the gymnasium, 3rd floor.
3rd floor.
Wow. A lot of
correct.
time and effort to get up there. But that's great.
Okay, I'm going to go to the Annie Oakley Perfumery now.
What?
Yeah.
Interesting choice, but it sounds cool.
It's great.
So Ligonier, to me, seems kind of like an interesting name. How did the town come up with that name for where we're at?
Okay, Isaac Cabin founded the city, and he came from Ligonier, Pennsylvania, and so he named Ligonier after his hometown in Pennsylvania.
Okay, well, I mean, it's a great copy. It was worth it.
Yeah.
So it's
Great name, just hard to spell sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, here you go. Hey, you're number 3. Good job, I think.
I would have sworn I was first.
So sorry.
Okay.
What'd you find?
Well, I think the one there's a couple that caught my eye. The original Cabin Street Bridge was a beautiful one. Again, showing the original bridge that was there, highlighting the natural animals in the area, as well as the fact that there's lots of river walk around here too.
Yeah,
Yes.
cool.
And then Kid and Company was the other one that really stuck out to me, and they had moved here and really took over and did 2/3 of the whole world's marshmallow production was right here in Noble County.
That's an exciting thought.
So I'm telling you, it was really pretty great here. So I'm going to go see if I can't find some marshmallows and maybe some water.
All right. Good. You know, speaking of marshmallows, I heard there's a story that connects a clock with marshmallows. Can you tell us that story, Mayor?
Yes. The clock now sits, it's our icon, it sits in Triangle Park. It was originally American State Bank, was moved to the telephone company when they demoed the bank, and it was hit by a truck on thousands of pieces. They put it in buckets and they took it They took it to Massachusetts.
And I think I read they laid around in buckets for a long time, couple of years.
Yes.
And then they took it by marshmallow truck? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Wow.
They took it by a marshmallow truck.
Wow.
Yeah, it was exciting.
Who'd ever
Yeah,
thought?
I read that.
yes,
No,
Not hardly.
Fourth. I mean, you're
Number
not.
four. Number four's not bad out of.
Did Izzy beat me?
Yeah.
But what'd you
Well,
find?
I found some interesting murals. Number 17, the Ligonier State Police Post.
Oh.
Yes.
So this opened up in the 40s, and it was a big post. They handled 7 different counties as jurisdictions, as I understand.
That's right.
Big.
And it was very highly regarded by the state. Indianapolis would always say, if you want it done right, send it to Ligonier.
Oh, wow.
So that was around until I believe the early 80s, and they tore it down, and now it's located in Bremen.
Bremen. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Found a couple others. Number 22, the M&M store, also known as the Five and
Five
Dime.
and Dime.
Candy?
Candy, hot dogs,
Yeah.
pretzels,
Marshmallows?
marshmallows.
Okay.
And I guess when you were in school during your lunch, you'd go over there and get something
Yes,
to
I
eat.
did.
That would sure be fun.
Forget the lunch.
Yes,
Let's
I
go for the
did.
candy.
Yeah. And then finally, I've got number 23, the Ligonier Telephone Company. And I believe,
Oh,
is
yes.
this still active today?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Privately owned.
Privately owned, which is
Privately
very
owned.
unique. And this started in the late 1800s by Harry Inks, and he would actually build the phones, and they would be run by a switchboard. And then I guess his daughter would deliver phone bills from her bicycle.
Wow, that's
That's
really
the
cool.
story.
Yeah, pretty exciting. I'm going to
Good
go look
stuff.
at a few more.
All right,
Okay,
good.
yeah, have fun. Now, I love museums. As a kid, we always went to different museums, and here there's one called Stone Tavern, and I find it interesting. So what they had said is that it was the first 2-story log cabin in the area when it was first built, and it also doubled as a hotel for people. It was a hotel, I think a post office, a tavern, all sorts of different functions for this one home. And then once the railroad came, there was a more modern hotel built, and it became out of commission and then family owned. Well, several years ago, they deemed it a historical site, and they turned it into a museum now.
Yes, they did.
And it's
They
open
did.
to the public?
Yes, it
and-
is.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
great.
That's great.
Hey guys.
Hey, Luke.
I think you're last.
I think you're last.
No.
That's all right.
It
That's
must
all
have
right.
been because of the ice cream I stopped for.
Must be important stuff you got, though.
Well,
so go ahead.
I did find 2 that I really, really liked. Number 25 is the Ligonier Quality Bakery, and maybe it was because I was so hungry
okay.
I caught my eye. But that bread going into that stove looked
Yeah.
really good.
Bread and
Yeah.
marshmallows. Man,
Yeah.
it can't get any better than that.
Right,
Go
and so
ahead.
what I understand, it's 75 years this thing was running, and you could smell
Absolutely.
the bread just throughout
Oh.
the town. And
Smell it now.
The
It did.
Earl's the one who started, but I believe his son Jim still makes donuts here in town. Is that correct?
Yes, yes, he does.
So it has
Yes,
a
he
deep
does.
history here, and it's still
It is
ongoing.
awesome
That
history.
is cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Another one that caught my eye is number 27, the Mirror car.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Now
Yes.
we also build in Auburn, which has Auburn Court Duesenberg, and
Yes,
there's
you
some
do.
tie-in there.
Yes, there is.
Yeah. So Mirror, he started.
Yes.
Solomon Mirror built 10 to 12 cars here in Ligonier, but the motors were made in Syracuse, just right up the road.
Right.
And if you're ever at the Auburn Court Duesenberg Museum, you can look, and there's a dot on Ligonier, highlighting that Mirror Company was one of the many car manufacturers in this area during that time.
Absolutely.
Now, Lonnie, Mayor Patty, I'm kind of done sitting here. They've been talking about bakery. They've been talking about donuts, marshmallows. You're all hungry.
Put them all together.
Let's go find
Let's
some
go do it.
food.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Mayor.
Welcome to Between the Studs. We are Granite Ridge Builders, custom builders serving northern Indiana, northwest Ohio, and also parts of southern Michigan. We have been building custom homes for almost 2 decades, and we're really passionate about what we do. So join us today as we explore the processes, the trends, and also tips that characterize today's new home. Thanks for watching.
Well, welcome back to Between the Studs. We are so excited today. We are here in Ligonier, Noble
Noble
County,
County, right.
And we have a lot of history for you with Ligonier and Noble County itself.
Right. The first town was actually Wolf Lake, which was on a trail between Fort Wayne and Goshen. And this area became pretty popular because it had great forests, but also had some very fertile farmland.
Now, Noble County gets its name from the Noble family.
Yes.
It does. So Noah Noble was a governor in Indiana for 2 terms. He was our 5th governor. He originated from Virginia. He was one of 14 and That's where we got our name.
Not really, because he had some problems if you look at history. It was actually James Noble. James Noble, the brother.
I don't know, Lonnie. My paperwork didn't say directly, so let's just compromise and say the Noble family.
All right, well, James Noble was a senator. He was actually the first senator when Indiana became a state in 1816, and so I'm going with James Noble, but okay.
And remember, this was 185 years ago, so
Yeah,
none
right,
of you
who
guys
knows?
were around then, so we could probably say anything at that
Well,
point.
Izzy thought it was Alfred Noble
Yeah,
from the Nobel
no,
Peace
no, no.
Prize.
So
So,
he's
you
a
know,
dynamite
it's a
guy.
little. Well, talking about the county and the county seat, Noble County really has two cities, Ligonier and Kendallville, and then lots of towns all around, including Albion, which is the true county seat. When they were figuring out where they wanted the county's headquarters to be at, they wanted to be a one-day coach ride into where it was
Wagon or
at.
coach, either one, right?
And at that time, Albion was called Center.
Center of the county.
Center of the county. So when they were trying to figure out how they were going to do everything, they made sure that they kept their name as Center on the ballots so that everyone knew they were coming into the center of the county and they wouldn't have that longer carriage ride when they were getting there.
I heard Ligonier was on second or third on the list, so that was
Yes.
by this much they could have had the county courthouse here in Ligonier.
And most people nowadays think it's Kendallville. And it's not even close to that whatsoever. Now, Tony, you and I have a little competition going on right now for who can go to the most county courthouses or the county buildings around. I'm at 16.
Guess what? I'm at 23. Now, keep in mind, there's 92, so we have a long ways to go yet.
Now, you made it today, though.
I did.
You made it to
Yes,
Albion for the
I
county
did.
seat.
And this is one that everybody has to go see. If you haven't ever been there, this is one of those Richardson Romanesque, and I believe it was in 1887.
Yes.
That was when it was built. But it had red brick, it had the Roman arch as you're coming into the building, it had a big tower in the center of it, and again, it was just a classic Richard Romanesque building that you all have to go see.
So you're at 26 now?
I'm 26, so
Oh,
you have to keep
man.
going.
You guys might like courthouses, but I love the trails. And Noble County is known for Chain O' Lakes.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Chain O' Lakes is a great state park. It has 13 lakes and about 19 miles of hiking trail. Now, this is special to me. I have hiked there and done some races as well, and it is worldwide known. People have come from all over the world to do some very cool races at this state park. So it is something to definitely come and see.
Now, Kayla, you mentioned trails. There's the fishing line trail that connects Kendallville to Rome City. Right off of that fishing line trail is the Gene Stratton Porter historical site. So most of us have probably heard that name. And Gene was actually born Geneva. And she is the most well-known female author from the state of Indiana. And this site sits right off of Sylvan Lake in Rome City on the south side of it. And it's 140 acres and it has the cabin on Wildflower Woods right on there. It's a Queen Anne style. It's got 3 fireplaces in it, but the cabin's spectacular. It looks right over Sylvan Lake, but then the grounds have a garden, there's woods, there's those wild fields that grow there, and there's 140 acres. And then the Noble County Visitor Center is also nestled right by Gene Stratton Porter.
Field trip.
Yeah, well, I heard there's a really awesome bed and breakfast there. So if anybody ever wants to stay there, they said it is one of the most beautiful places in the country. So that would be a fun trip.
Yeah.
Another reason that people want to come around here, though, too, is that it was voted the safest city in Indiana just a couple of years ago and has remained in the top 2 currently. So it's a very safe city, as well as being the very first winner of the Good Works Award from the state of Indiana.
Yeah, and Izzy, I think we saw a police car driving by here earlier in our segment, so they're out
Very
there.
safe.
But Lonnie, I think we have to meet another person from the city of Ligonier,
yeah.
and we're going to go over to our model home, which is also our office here in the northern area, and it's a showcase home, but then we also have a subdivision right behind it. It has a lot of activity, a lot of excitement, so we need to go meet Earl.
Let's go meet Earl Franklin, the county or the city county commissioner, I guess.
Yep,
Building
and
commissioner?
inspector. Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Let's do
Yep.
it.
All right, guys,
let's
stay
go.
tuned. You're not going to want to miss the rest of the show. That was great. Chain of Lakes is how many again? That is amazing.
Where's the marshmallow place at?
Well, like we said, we're here in Ligonier today, and we're standing here on a job site. You know, there's a lot of exciting things taking place here. And this is Earl Franklin, the building inspector, and he's also the zoning code enforcer. Do you carry a gun? I don't see one. But anyway, you're a busy man.
We have been here recently. With all the action going on out here, we've issued 14 permits.
Which is
so-
twice as many, you
so
said, as
far
last
this
year, all year, right?
Already, yes. And then now with the addition of the housing project out here with approximately 74 units available, it's just awesome.
And standing next to me, this is Patrick Martin. He's our construction manager up here in Ligonier. And he's kind of the guy in charge of all of these builds. And like Lonnie said, there's 14 permits. You can look up and down the street and there's so much activity going on. Seems like just yesterday we were breaking ground on our model, but that's already been here for now. How long?
Yeah, we actually moved in January.
Yeah, so 7 months.
Yes, and things have been going really great out here. We have 6 specs under construction right now, 3 of them already complete. So traffic has been wonderful out here. We're pretty excited about it.
Yeah, and we already have people living in here, right?
Correct. We have 2 homeowners that are now living.
Yeah, so in just a few weeks we'll have those specs finished up. It'll be a great place to come see some of these new homes.
It will be.
And Earl, you inspect the footers?
We start with the ground.
With the ground, okay.
When they break the ground open and dig the footers.
Okay.
And we start the process there.
Framing
of
then and the
inspection.
mechanicals?
And then
the
it
final.
just continues on to the final. Yeah.
Thanks for your help, and I have one question. You getting along okay with this guy right over here?
Actually, once I got him trained, he
Our
did
construction
just fine.
manager. That's great to hear.
Good.
That's great to hear. Hey, we're here at Ligonier on Union Street at our sales office, and we can't sell houses up here without a dynamic sales team. Meet our team. First of all, Dallas Barkman.
Hi, my name's Dallas, and I've been working with Lonnie and Granite Ridge since 2011, and I've helped over 1,500 households achieve new home ownership in my career.
And he's looking for number 1501.
And then standing over here we have Mike Lee. Now Mike, how long have you been working at Granite Ridge?
Since 2012.
Yeah, and I know you and I have worked on a lot of different custom homes throughout them, but how many homes have you sold now?
Just over 150.
Good, good. And then what would you say is probably the thing that you bring to the table when you're selling homes?
I just love the customization that we do and to be able to help a family, whether it's their first time home or their forever home.
Last but not least, Scott Sanchez, a real family man. And Scott, you've been working with us for how long?
9 years.
Enjoy what you're doing?
I love it.
I know you got some hobbies too, don't you?
I do. Yeah. You know what? The audience probably don't recognize me until they see this on.
Oh no! I'm beginning to recognize this guy. Yeah, I'm recognizing this guy. In fact, this is the guy that had a horrible call at home plate last week.
And you lost money on that game, didn't you?
Oh, a whole bunch. You threw me a real curveball.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna throw you out now. You're gone.
Oh man.
Well, welcome back to Between the Studs. We are here in Ligonier, and we are in our model home, also our office and our showroom. And I'm standing here with Dallas Barkman, who works out of our Ligonier office, and he's in sales. Dallas, give us a brief history about yourself.
Okay, well, we have an exciting program where that I'm an expert at, where you can actually build a brand new home where payments are based on income and household size. And right now the interest rate just dropped 2.5%, and we'd be more than happy to help you accomplish home ownership with that program.
And I know, Dallas, you've been doing this for 25 years, so he truly is an expert and knows a lot about the program. But back to this home, we invite you to come out. Dallas is out here just about every day and would love to show you around this home. This is our Hamilton Hill. So it is a 4-bedroom, 2-story, and again, it's our showroom. So we've done a lot of things in here to show you what you can do in your custom built home. Dallas, touch on a few of your favorite points in this house, or what people really like when they come in here.
Well, they really love the openness. This is actually a revised Hamilton Hill that's 2,030 square feet, and we have a finished basement. So people really love the basements. The 9-foot ceilings down there. We've got a corner fireplace and a picture window. And I love talking about the Anderson casement windows because they have titanium dioxide on them. When the sunlight and moisture hits them, they actually self-clean.
And this is a great home because it shows you how we can customize a plan. Like he said, we revised this home, we expanded it, we have some 9-foot ceilings. If you go upstairs, we have some bigger bathrooms. I know you love to talk about the bigger bathtub in the main bath. The master suite has a nice cathedral ceiling. And then there's a lot of neat touches such as glass doorknobs, some French doors, and these are great meeting spaces. So when you're sitting down with Dallas, he can get you up and show you different things that you're talking about. So we invite you to come out here. Again, Dallas Barkman, he's the expert when it comes to, you know, whether you want to do a USDA loan, if you want to build back here in Park Meadow or on your own ground, come to the new Granite Ridge Builders office, showroom, and model home.
And you can reach me, you can give me a call or a text at 574-202-4352. Hey Elizabeth, everybody's been asking about this 8-foot door. Why don't we go take a look at that? All right.
That's huge.
I'm I'm really excited today being here in Ligonier, being in this north office, and being with a guy like Mike Lee. Mike has been one of our salespeople here for 9 years now, if I'm right?
Yes.
Over 150 homes.
Correct.
Over 150 customized homes, correct?
That is correct.
Now, Mike, what is one of the big things that you love about working at Granite Ridge Builders?
Just helping people get a new home. People that think they can't get a house, I help them get a house. And we're here in Ligonier with 60 to 80 lots ready to go, customizable to fit your needs and your budget at the same time.
Now, one interesting thing we talk about our Ligonier office or our north office. Y'all build a lot more place than just Ligonier.
Yes, actually we do. We go all over northern Indiana. So we go as far as LaPorte and all the way up into Michigan and in western Ohio.
And Mike, you said something a minute ago that really speaks true, and that was you want to help people get into homes. Whether it's their first home or their forever home, you know a lot of the different financing ways to make that happen, don't you?
That's correct. There are families that are on lower incomes that just don't feel like they can get a house, and I've helped many people get homes.
And right now, we have homes available today up
Move
here,
in.
correct?
Yes,
Can you
move in
talk
ready.
a little bit about what we have here in Ligonier?
Yes, we have over 6 ranches ready to go, ready to move in, and a couple 2-stories as well. So we have a sunwood back here on a slab, 3-bedroom, split bedroom concept with the sunroom, very open concept. People love that sunroom, whether, whatever stage in life you're at, whether it's a sitting room or an office, you can use that however you would like.
One thing about that sunwood plan is it's windows. Windows
everywhere.
Windows everywhere that you look.
Yes.
It's open, easy to get around.
That's correct.
And that's just one of 7 ranch homes that we have available that people can see in here right now. We also have a 2-story though, correct?
That's correct. The Garmin Hill. It's 1,872 square foot, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, with a loft and laundry room on the main level.
And you can do that for 0 down?
I can do that for 0 down.
Roughly $900 a month?
Yes.
So Mike is the guy to give a call. Why don't you give me your phone number right now? That way they can just jot it down and they can shoot you a text as they're watching the show.
There you go. My number is 574-538-7455.
Mike, thank you very much, and let's go look at some of those ranch houses right now.
Today I get to introduce you to someone who's a good friend of mine here, Scott Sanchez, and you might recognize him, but it's not from Ligonier's Sexiest Man competition. He's actually an umpire in the area here, so many people know him because he's been a great part of the community in this area doing umpiring. So Scott, why don't you tell us a little bit about where we are here today?
Yeah, we're in Park Meadow in Ligonier. We have 60 lots out here. There's plenty of lots to build on. We have all kinds of homes from ranches on slabs to ranches on basements. We have 2 stories on slabs, 2 stories on basements. So it all depends on what your family needs are. And a lot of these, we have 7 or 8 model homes out here. They get furnished, and Kayla Hoffman is the one that's in charge of the furnishing and the interior decorators. So.
When we go into a new subdivision, we try to plan out all sorts of different looks for everybody to be able to come and get good ideas. So every home in here is going to be a little bit different. We have 6 or 7 models going at a time. Their specs ready for sale for you right now. This is a lot of fun. And when you come in to decide to build a home, you're going to come to the Fort Wayne office to do the decorating, and we have lots of appointment times available, and we're going to do everything from the exterior to the interior, cabinets and flooring, all of that great stuff. And just come out here to Park Meadow to take a look at some great ideas.
And the building process can seem can seem very intimidating for many people. But Scott and I had talked before, and one of the things, I think this is the perfect meme for him, and it was something that said, when you have 10 things you need to do to buy a new house. The first one is call me and I'll take care of the other 9. And that is exactly what Scott offers for service out here in this area. So Scott, tell him a little bit about how that process goes when you're working with you.
Sure. I think there's a lot of misnomers and people get the wrong idea that this is a tough process. It's not. The way Granite Ridge does it, it's a one-stop shop. Just call me and I'll take you through the entire process. We have draftsmen on hand. We have obviously Kayla's team that helps you through the process. I'm going to be there through the entire process. So we just help you and walk you through it so you're not having to go from store to store to store. So it's all done under one roof. 15,000 square foot showroom. It's not as daunting as what people make it out to be. So just give me a call and I'll take care of the rest for you.
And the other thing that can be intimidating can be financing. And one of the great financing opportunities we have in this area is the USDA 502 Direct, which is a 4.5 interest rate fixed. It's one of the newest announcements we just heard, and we're excited to tell people about. Tell people about what kind of things they can do with that financing out here in this area.
Yeah, with it being fixed 2.5%, you can't get that at any bank. I mean, this is through the USDA. We're in an area where the USDA will build. They don't build everywhere, but any small town in northern Indiana where we build, have houses that we're building for in New Paris, a lot of the surrounding communities, even Warsaw. You can get this USDA loan if you meet those requirements, and that's where I help you through that process just to get you qualified for that loan.
And payments again are ridiculously low. You can, if you're renting right now and you need to get into a new home, we'd love you to call Scott to find out more about this program, because you can probably build a brand new home, 2-car garage, 3 to 4 bedroom, 2 bath, your own backyard, and I'll guarantee you can do that for almost the same price you're paying right now for rent.
Absolutely, yeah.
So Scott, you need to tell them a little bit about, you've got a sign here, man. Let's show them what you look like when they're driving around. This is what you're looking for. Scott's the man with signs, and he can put them in just with 2 hands. Look at that.
You may have already seen this all over northern Indiana. Sorry for the sign with my picture on it, but you may even see it with just my number. My number's on every one of them. Please just give me a call. I'll help you through the whole process. I used to teach and coach, so this is kind of my new classroom.
Well, I want to go take a look at what this one is going to look like.
Yeah. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Show us what you got in here, Kayla.
Well, Mayor, this has been an exciting day. I can't believe how much exciting things are happening right here in Ligonier.
Well, there's a lot of exciting things, and we're happy to have you here.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Now, we're in Ligonier, which is located off of Highway 33 and 6. Now, just one street north of 6 is this Union Street. And we're here at Kennedy Park, and just to the west of Kennedy Park is where our office is located off of Union Street, and then behind that is our new subdivision, Park Meadows.
I've really enjoyed the 4A mural scene, and it continues to grow, and so coming here to see so many beautiful murals in such a short walking distance is really a sight to see here.
Finding out the history of this great county and studying everything here was just fascinating to me. And then I didn't know the Lincoln Highway came through here. We've done full shows on this, and I didn't realize it came through Ligonier.
And as Luke mentioned, we are so excited. We have Park Meadow, a new subdivision here in Ligonier. We are excited to be a part of this community. There's a lot of housing needs here. We're going to have about 60 lots available to build on here, and we also have 7 spec homes. So these are gorgeous homes that are built, ready to move in. We have 2-story homes, we have ranch homes, 2-car garage, 3-car garage. Give us a call because we have a lot to show you.
You know, we're really blessed to be living in Northeast Indiana. Our economy is rocking, and so is housing. There's great needs, and we're really excited about being right here in Ligonier with a new subdivision and building in all of these Northeast Indiana counties right now today.
Well, I hope you guys found this very fascinating. We did. Kayla, would you go ahead and close for us?
Absolutely. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about who we are, what we do, and why we do what we do so well, please give us a call, visit us on our website, or come in here on our front door at Union Street in Ligonier. We'd love to meet you and talk to you about new homes.
And maybe even take them to ice cream too.
Hey, if you could take me, that would be great.
I'm going to the ice cream shop.
Tony's buying ice
cream.
Tony's buying ice cream.
You know what? I already reported you to IHSA, and you're out.
Yeah, go ahead, get mad.
This is awesome. I have permission to do this.
We're really rocking and rolling as it relates to housing. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. I'm all choked up about it. I can get emotional about this subject, Mayor.
He'll get done crying in a few minutes. Yeah.